What's going on, people? Not for the radio. Yeah. NFTR. Posty in the building. Chams in the building.
Hey.
Another special guest.
The pimps of all pimps.
Jeez.
And all that. Trust me.
What are you saying?
I think
all good.
You officially made light skin that's in thing back
alive.
in the day.
Back in the day, you know.
The first light skin general.
I don't know what you're doing now. I'm going to get into that.
Alright, cool.
I remember when I was...
Hold on.
Can we introduce
Introduction
him?
at
Can we
least,
introduce him?
man.
Reload.
Straight.
I did. I said the pimps
Reload.
of all pimps.
We got DJ Ironik in the building.
What? Can I get some?
You deserve a round of applause.
Respect, man. Now, first and foremost, I want to say thank you guys for having me before you start.
No, come on.
I've been watching all the interviews so far.
Yeah.
You lot are doing sick. Great job.
What's your favourite one?
I respect all of you lot, obviously. My favorite one, I don't know. Mega Man, Harvey,
Okay.
my brother Harv.
South London. Where are you from?
I'm from North.
You're from North,
yeah.
okay, yeah.
But I respect them lot, so I listened deep to what they were saying. Asher D, it's not all so solid. Bushkin, Tinchy's one was alright as well. I like Tinchy. Yeah, man. There's been all of them are sick, man.
Yeah, it's been a good year. It's been a good year. Posty, what was you gonna say? Can you not remember?
Wow.
Wait, let's reload again. Hold on.
Posty,
First of all-
play no games with these.
First of all,
it's
the reason why we got you on the show,
yeah.
is because I feel like you were one of the first to do it from the scene.
Yeah.
Like, so take us back to that time, Channel U time. First of all, I also feel like a lot of people were screwing when you got through the door.
I think so, yeah.
So Channel U times, Channel U was like the ting.
Yeah. Before that, even MySpace was...
MySpace.
He was famous on that MySpace.
Yeah,
I forgot.
that's what really set me off, I think, personally.
Yeah.
Don't know the MySpace.
Take us back to that time then. So what was it? Because I remember seeing you DJing first.
Yeah.
And
Do you want me to take you all the way back?
All the way back, yeah.
Alright, started out as a DJ at 13. My uncle's obviously Steve Gordon, who's the owner of Twice as Nice. And he kind of helped me put my foot on the ladder at first. So Solid Crew were touring a lot. I think they were promoting 21 Seconds. And my uncle just said, yeah, boom, I want to put you on the lineup with them to open up for them as a DJ at 13. And we was doing clubs all around the whole of the UK. Watford, Rochester, all these places. And then that's where it really started. All these other under 18 bookings started coming in. And that's where my DJ career just started popping off. Not like how it is now, but just around North London and that. And then I got to about 15 and I had a bike accident. And my mum got me a PlayStation, and she got me Music 2000. Remember that?
Yeah.
So I just started.
Posty definitely don't remember, do you, Posty?
He'll act like he don't, but he does.
Yeah, you know.
In 2000, I was still like...
You
What?
wish.
What, doing what?
You wish.
Bro,
Bro, we're about the same age, I swear. No?
How old are you?
I'm 27.
Yeah, I'm about the same age still.
But everyone thinks I'm older. But yeah, so Music 2000, after I had
There
a
you go,
bike
Posty.
accident. And I was just on that producing, and then just my name started bubbling around North London. And then I just got introduced to Chipmunk, Black the Ripper, Cookie G, and we was just working. I was doing a lot of these bangers that are on YouTube now that people can go back and listen to. And that was what really set me off as a producer. And then after that, I got introduced to Tiny Temper, I think through MySpace actually. My name was popping on MySpace. I don't know why. I remember I uploaded a selfie back in the day, and the girl just went mad just on MySpace. I don't know why. America, English.
I know,
But that was what it was.
You was doing selfies on
Still keeping it
MySpace.
real.
But that was what it was.
Yeah, you invented the selfie.
Man said I invented
Man
the
invented
You
selfie.
invented the
Selfie.
selfie, cuz.
No, but
So
that
you
was.
invented the selfie, then go
Yeah,
on.
but that was what it was. It weren't about my music or anything. I done that, and I just got mad followers on MySpace. So all the girls were following.
Wait. You see the picture that you took the selfie on? What camera?
What camera was it?
One of them dead Sony Ericsson things.
So what was going through
You
your
know the
head
one
in
where you
creation
open up
of
the-
just making a selfie? No one was
Nothing.
doing.
Yeah, there was no
selfies then.
hashtags, there was
Nah,
nothing.
I was just feeling myself, bro. I think there was a mirror there, so I just pulled out my phone and just took a picture, bro. And then it just set it off, bro, on MySpace, and yeah, I don't know. So I was just on MySpace all the time. Everyone got jumping on MySpace, and I saw Tiny Temper's profile there. So we started talking and that. Then I got to know him. Then we started making music together. Then he asked me to DJ for him. This was when he done Wifey. So I started DJing for Tiny, going on the road with him, doing all these under 18 shows. And then one day I just thought, you know what? I want to do what he's doing, man. Have all these screaming girls going mad at the shows and that. So
He didn't even want money, he just wanted to
Nah,
scream with
it's
girls.
it's never been about that. I always used to watch Chris Brown, Bow Wow, and all that, and just see all the girls going mad, and just be like, yeah, that's what I want one day. And then it happened. Then I done a version of Wifey after Tiny, and then I think I done So Nice after that, and then Channel AKA or Channel U put it on their screens, and it was like #1 for 18 weeks, and from there it was just.
Oh, So Nice. Is that the video when you was walking through the
yeah. That was like my first proper release and video. So
There was accusations that you was buying followers at that time, though.
on MySpace,
Yeah.
was that even about like you could buy followers then?
Yeah, or was it views on YouTube? I remember there was some accusations of you doing
Sure.
something.
I don't know, bro. I never heard that in my life.
Yeah,
I
there
think
was.
Ironik was 100% authentic. Girl them sugar.
Okay.
That was all it was. Like I literally
Certified
made
stamp.
songs for girls and they loved it. That was all, and it weren't even mad thought into it. I just decided I wanted to do what everyone else is doing because I was the producer in the back and I wanted to be in the front. I started doing it and the girls loved it. Channel U, 18 weeks at #1 was So Nice.
So did you get your record deal after that? Was it
After
Stay
that,
With Me?
Stay With Me was the one.
was
So
the
after
tune.
So Nice popped off, my team and that was like, yeah, we need to do another one. And these times I was doing my own videos with my own little crew. And then we done Stay With Me. We put my little sister in the video and that. And then as soon as we put that one out,
Oh, that was a big tune. I remember.
yeah,
Stay with me.
as soon as we put that one out, it just popped off, and the record label started calling, and yeah, it just went mad
So
from
they
there.
started calling because a lot of the people that have come on here have spoke about
Yeah.
their dealings with the labels. Not many have spoke about the record labels calling them. I think it was just a slightly different stage. I mean, can you talk about that for the people that don't know about that experience?
Yeah.
What was your fee? How much did you get?
Do you know what? It was mad. Like at first, like I think my mum's number was on my MySpace, so they must have got the number from there. So they called the house phone one day, when I was at home. And my mum was like, James, like there's Atlantic Records on the phone. I was like, what? Like, I only know Atlantic from the big, you know what I mean, Diddy and T.I. I was like, you're joking, Wretch Voice. I was thinking, raw, that's mad.
You're joking.
And then, yeah, so I was like, nah, that's mad. And she said, yeah, they want to meet up with you in 2 weeks. Come down to the offices and talk about a deal. And I didn't believe it until we went to the offices. I still didn't believe it. And then, yeah, about 2 weeks later, we signed a deal, got media training and that. And then the rest was history, bro. It was up from there. It was mad. So
You had Tiny Dancer. Was that the first thing?
Nah, well, they re-released Stay With Me. They done a whole new video with a red jacket and all that. And then that was my first release. And that went to #5 in the charts.
Yo, how much bread did you get, man?
On the deal.
Yeah.
Do you know what? I ain't gonna lie. I don't think it was that much.
Yeah, how much?
Yeah, I honestly can't remember. Remember, at these times, I was
Wasn't worth remembering.
probably, but also
Wow.
I was,
But you was young, wasn't
I was
it?
young.
So to you, it must have been a lot at the time.
Yeah, but I don't know. I didn't think of it as in I'm getting loads of money. I just thought, all right, this is a record label that's giving me money to work on this project.
Yeah.
So I mean, I never thought, right, I'm getting loads of money. I need to go and splash. I just thought, and like honestly, I'd never done this for them kind of things. Like I just started making music, man. I loved this in it. I started off wanting to be a DJ, then wanting to produce, then wanting to MC. I've never expected any of this. So just being in the Atlantic offices that day for me was enough. You know what I'm saying?
Tiny Dancer though. So where did that go? Where did that chart?
That was the single after. That went to #3.
And who was on that?
Elton John, Chip, and me.
Okay. So do you still speak to Chip now?
Yeah, that's
Is that
my
an Elton
brother.
John sample?
Yeah, Tiny Dancer, so Elton John
Oh,
sample. Yeah, Chip's my brother, man.
You performed that with Elton John, though, didn't you?
Nah, never met him. He called me though.
My head.
Yeah, nah. He was in the video. We got a little video snippet of him, but yeah, no, Chip's my brother, man. I spoke to him not long ago actually. So yeah.
Nah, it's good that you still keep in contact with Tiny as well.
Yeah, still keep in contact with everyone, bro. Like I'm about, man.
So how do you feel about their success?
Yeah, sick, man. It was all kind of around about the same time, innit? It's mad because remember I told you I was Tiny's DJ, and then I decided to do the MC thing, and then Stay With Me popped off, and then after that, when my kind of success calmed down, he went to the top. So it was a bit mad, but I'm happy for all of them, man. It's sick.
Yeah.
But I appreciate you saying about the first thing because a lot of people don't ever mention Ironik was the first, and I've seen other industry people talk about it, and sometimes I don't know. I think my name gets a bit
Do you feel
left
like
behind
Do
sometimes.
you feel like when you say the first, do you feel like you was the first since So Solid to kind of do well commercially?
Nah, Dizzy after So.
Yeah,
Solid.
Dizzy done well.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Yeah.
So,
And then probably
so you reckon it was So Solid, Dizzy, then you commercial?
If I remember correctly, me and Wiley was about the same time. He had Wear My Rolex ready to come out, and then I had Stay With Me. I think we got signed to the same label, and we were both on this like coming out at the same time. And I remember Stay With Me being like 25 in the midweeks, and Tinchy Strider coming up to me. We had a show with Trevor Nelson. Tinchy coming up to me like, yo, bruv, that's sick. You're number 25 in the midweeks. And this was before it went to number 5. But Tinchy was just about to sign his deal as well. So Tinchy was about to be next up. So it was in that kind of order, you know what I mean? And then obviously you got the N-Dubs and the Chip and that. But that's how I remember seeing it anyway. But
Ironic. I know you've dodged this question a lot, man. Let's talk about the girls, man.
alright.
You know, there's not a lot of people I envy. You've seen a lot of different shapes, colours, orientations of females out here, man.
Yeah. Don't act like you're not a gallist though.
I am. That's how I know. 'Cause
Slyly.
they're like, if it's not you, it's ironic that we love.
That's
You
what
know,
they
I'm trying to
say.
say it's always.
That's what they're
You
saying.
get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I hear you. So what's the question?
What are you saying? I don't know. How many people you... I don't know. Let's talk
Bro.
about some bitches, B.
You know what? I ain't gonna lie. I'm taking.
Sorry,
right now.
I
Yeah,
don't
the
mean
bitches
that.
word Posty.
Yeah.
Sorry.
And
It's peer pressure. I don't even mean it.
I
Just
got
so
a
look
missus, so I don't want to be disrespectful. You know them ones, but
Cool. You got a missus?
yeah.
Come on, man. Let's
I'm
talk about
humble
the
now,
past,
man.
though.
All right,
What
we can
happened?
talk.
Okay, cool. So let's talk about some of the celebrity chicks that you've run through.
Man said run through.
All right, jogged, whatever.
Through
You
the
still
six,
winning,
you know?
nigga. Come on, buddy.
No, yeah, I'm just, bro. I was a young. Remember, like I had success at a young age. I'm 27 now. I was living, bro. Like I was proper rock star, you know, back in the day.
He said from the beginning, he said when he went into the label, before they cut the check, they media trained him.
Media training.
So he's swerving. You can't swerve in here. This is not for the radio.
Not for the radio. Look, I was a shy boy that just made music. So when I got success, I was moving wild, bro. I ain't gonna lie. The alcohol, the party, and the girls, I was living it, bro. I'm humble now, though. I'm chilled.
Because I remember back in the day, even just like reading newspapers, I'd see Ironic
Yeah.
is boning this page 3 model. Then the next day, he's boning this thing and then boning that.
It was
You
wild.
was just
It was wild.
a serial boner, man.
Bro, I remember the first story I read about that. I was in Africa, bro. And my mum called me. She was like, James, some girls told a story on you. I was thinking, bro, me? Why? I just was doing my thing. You know what I mean? I'm being a young boy having fun. And she was like, I don't know. But then I started realizing, bro, these girls are really out here to do that.
So
And but to me, I didn't care about it. It's just a girl selling a story, bro.
I don't know what it's like for you, but me and my mum, we've never talked about sex. I hope she doesn't even know that I've had sex. That's just an awkward conversation.
I hear you. I do hear you.
Would you say that your mum found out that you've had sex through the papers? Like
Probably,
like
yeah. Because we've never sat down and had
never
the.
sat down.
But the good thing about it was none of the girls said anything malicious or bad. They just said I brought them to a hotel and we done our thing. Which for me, that's
Why
a
are you
normal
always
thing.
beating them in the hotel? Why are you never taking
No,
them to
because I
your...
was living at my mum's then.
Oh.
He was young, Posty.
I was young, bro, living wild, bro.
Yeah.
I wish you was
so what was your
alive then,
favourite
man.
hotel?
That's a mad question. My favorite, do you know what's the one? I like my Maison still.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What is it about there that doesn't fit you?
Boutique, bro, boutique.
I hear you.
No,
I didn't
I had
even-
some fun, man. I had some fun, bro. Yeah.
How do you survive now then? Because
What do you mean?
Obviously, like,
You use this protection.
nah, that's your thing. That's your thing. I'm talking about
It
the
was
music.
wild.
Obviously,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
were selling music then. You were
Yeah, yeah.
touring.
But
What are you doing now? Like, how are you surviving now as a musician?
bro, I've never stopped doing shows. I've never stopped doing anything.
What do you
man.
perform?
Well, first of all, I'm a DJ as well, like I
Yeah.
said. So that is for me is a lucky thing because I can just go out and DJ whenever I want. When things are cold, I can just go out and do a DJ tour, whatever. So I'm always out in Ibiza and all these places DJing. But yeah, still performing, bro. The impact that songs like "Stay With Me" and that made is unbelievable. Like people still want to hear them songs. And for me, that was mad because I meet people that say, yo, Stay With Me was a classic, Stay With Me was a classic. So I'm still performing songs like that up and down the country, man. Even though I'd rather perform new stuff, which we've got new stuff. Yeah, we got new stuff, but people still want to hear it. And I'm still just DJing and stuff, man. So
everyone's got to go through like a little rebrand or a little shake up. Do you ever think like you will be as successful as you was at that time again?
I don't think so. That was a peak for me, I think. But I got different goals now. For me, that was that era, and now I got different goals. Like I want to get into A&R, and I want.
So you don't want to be a pop star?
Yeah, I'm still gonna do my thing and still put out music and stuff. But I'm older now, innit? I know what I want to do and like my life goals. So I want to get into a bit of A&R and still do my DJing and just be part of everything, really, man.
So who would you sign now if you got that dream job as an A&R or in a record label position that you would want to be? Who would you sign?
I don't know, but I'm always bringing new artists to the table, to my management, and showing them artists, showing them songs. Like I heard Westerns into way before it got signed and stuff. I was like, this song's gonna be big. So, but I'm just a fan of music, innit? So I'd love to get into that. But yeah, things have never slowed down for me. Like when my incident happened, that was when I think everything kind of went on a slow thing.
What incident are you talking about?
about the robbery?
Yeah. When that happened, that's when the whole train stopped a bit.
Not to bring you back to a dark place, but some people might not be aware of what happened.
No,
so what happened?
I just got robbed, bro, outside my house, man. I was getting back from a show, and I was with my team and that, and
your own house this time.
Yeah. And then, but I moved since then. I had to move out, so obviously.
Yeah.
But yeah, and I got home from a show, and there was just boys waiting for me outside, man.
They said in the paper that they tracked you via Twitter. Is this the truth, or is this
No,
just
I don't think
the
that was true.
newspapers?
Yeah, I did. That was lies, I think, to be fair. I don't want to go too much into it, but yeah, so there was a couple of people waiting for me outside, and then they just run up to me. I thought because it was around Halloween, I thought it was a joke, innit? I thought, right, man, they were just messing around with me, or it's my guys just messing about. But I see man pull out the knife. Then I started running, but I had loads of jewelry on me at that time. I was being young and foolish. So I had to run. My tour manager ran, like, and the rest of my team ran. Not the team that's with me now, but other people ran off. And then
is that why they're not with you now? Because they
yeah.
So what? Your team actually left you behind?
Yeah. But these are like tour manager and like professional people that probably don't have my back like that.
Yeah. It's a tough lesson to learn, man.
Yeah. It was mad. And then the guy come up to me, stabbed me. I didn't even know I got stabbed, to be fair, till after. I ran back to my neighbour's house, and they was like, you're right. And I was like, yeah, I'm cool. And then there's like bare blood on the floor, and then it was like, you've been stabbed, are you sure you're right? And as soon as I saw the blood, I was like, bro, this is mad. This is real.
What was going through your head at that time?
I was just thinking, like, why me? Because if you know me, you know I'm just a good, clean heart person, and I just care about music. This is all I do, in it, like that. And this isn't why I did it. Like, it weren't for someone to come and do that to me, try and kill me, basically. So for me, that was all that was running through my head. Like, raw, like someone's actually trying to kill me. So, but yeah, after that incident, like things just went downhill, bro. Like, and things were going up from there. That was after Tiny Dancer, after Stay With Me. I had Falling in Love out, had Slow Down with Skepta and Scorcher on the remix. And things were looking up. And then as soon as that happened, I locked off loads of people. Didn't trust nobody. Went into depression, I think, personally. Moved out at the ends, out of London, and just everything. My bills started piling up because I didn't work. So, yeah. So that kind of slowed everything down.
Oh, I see. So
I think it's nice and honest, to be honest.
Yeah, I'm an open book now.
So post that, you think you went into depression, and you pretty much
at the time I didn't
really want to make
so.
music again.
No,
you didn't really want to be out and about.
Yeah, no, I wasn't. But at the time, I didn't think them things were going through my head. I was just being like, no, I don't trust this person, or I just don't want to do this show. I don't want to do music. But now looking back, I'm older. I'm out of that place. I was probably depressed and not really on doing nothing. You know what I mean?
The names you mentioned, like you've mentioned names that are like really popping off, in particular the last couple of years.
Yeah.
Do you ever look to those people and think, bring me in? Not that you brought them in, but how come you haven't reached out to collaborate? Or maybe they have.
Oh, yeah.
Like the Skeptas, the Tinies, the Chips, and so
no, I don't look like that. I let them do their thing, man. Fly with it, man. That's all I want. Like I love this this scene, bro. I love this music, bro. So when people are doing well, I just love them to do well. And I'm involved in a lot of stuff behind the scenes anyway. So if I got shows that I want to get Chip on, I'll call Chip or whoever, and you know what I mean, and just make things happen behind the scenes. So, and as long as people are still cool with me and still pick up the phone, and then I'm good, bro. Yeah.
All right.
Have you done any? How come you haven't been called to do like I'm a Celebrity or one of those things?
I have, man. Yeah.
Which one?
All of them, I think.
And you've declined?
Yeah, a few times. Yeah.
Why?
I would do it, to be fair. If the timing and the opportunity was right, I would do it. But for years I didn't really want to do Big Brother. I don't think I'd do that one, to be fair. But I'm a Celeb looks fun, bro. And I'll probably get over a lot of fears, so I'll probably do that sometime. If they offered again and the timing was right and the opportunity was right, probably. Yeah. Would you do it?
Well, I'm a Celebrity. Well, do you know what it is, yeah? Man's growing up in the jungle for free.
Them quotes, they are sheesh.
I'm telling you.
I hear you, bro.
I feel like we've heard something like that before.
Yeah.
Maybe on a Wretch interview.
Yeah. You're joking.
Just like,
What kind of stuff do you DJ?
Everything, bro, man. I'm a crowd pleaser, so whatever you can book me wherever. So I go to a place and there's bare girls, I'll play bare tunes for the GRM, or I could do twice as nice and play old school garage set and kill it. You ain't heard me DJ before, bro?
Yeah, no, I heard you DJ. I think it was R&B back in the day. Like I said, one day I saw you DJing. I think it was in Cargo.
Yeah.
And next thing you're telling me you're getting signed.
Yeah, mad.
Do you know what I mean? And everyone's playing your song here, there, and everywhere. So
it's been a mad journey, bro, man. Like I'm glad to be up here and let people know, because I think a lot of the younger people, or just a lot of people in general, might just think Ironik, Stay With Me, cheesy song, or you know what I mean. They don't know other things I've done or other avenues, or how hard I worked to get to that position, that Stay With Me position in the first place. From
would you say that opened doors? Sorry to cut you.
I don't know.
Could you sit here and say, you know what, I opened doors?
I think you did.
Bro, if people say it, then I'll take it, bro.
No, but what do you think?
But what do you think?
But it's like, but Tinchy had a lot going on before I came out.
So you think you opened doors for Tinchy because you didn't say no names?
No, but so he was, I'm saying, so he was ready. He was on this rise.
Yeah, he was on the way.
Yeah, but I don't know, like, maybe for record labels to see, yeah, we can sign this person, or, you know what I mean? Yeah, this guy can make it in the charts or make a number 5 record or top 5 or whatever, maybe.
I think you opened doors for a certain type of like
commercial. Yeah,
like you made it cool to like do like the hook.
Yeah.
Like the hook, the catchy hook, then the rap through it.
Yeah.
I think you've done a lot, and
appreciate that.
Cause you're not like, no disrespect, but because you're not like would be like a typical rapper's rapper. As in like, do you know what I'm trying to say? Like you've got your angle and you know what you do, whatever.
Yeah.
Sometimes you might not necessarily get the credit that you.
I think
are
that's
supposed to
just
get,
it.
but you are definitely, I feel like somebody that played an integral part in the rise of this thing.
Have you posted him on GRM?
They posted a couple.
Of course,
things.
we post up shit all the time. I know. I was working with. When we started, I was doing some joints with you.
No, I think I was one of you hollered at me early, bro. He was like, "Yeah, come down, we'll do some interviews."
Yeah, man, so. I was hollering at everybody.
Posty was out there.
So, how many girls have you smashed then?
Bro, man, it's mad.
Speaking of girls, I know that obviously you was the guy that, you know, all the girls wanted at the time, and you was the vanity. Obviously, he kicked off the selfies and stuff. There was a lot of rumors going around about you wearing makeup and stuff. Are these true?
Right.
True rumors?
No, I've never even heard that. I wore makeup at shoots and that, because that's what I'm meant to do as a artist, but not just on a random day. No.
So how vain are you on a scale of 1 to 10?
Do you know what? You'd be surprised. I'm not that vain.
If you invented the selfie,
you can't go past this. You've come in here with your shades on, tinted, you know.
Do you want me, let me take this off, man.
Whoa! Exclusive.
Ironik takes off. No, but I didn't even clock. I'm just wearing them still.
That's what I named the video. Ironik takes off his glasses, reveals how many girls he's bumped.
Yeah, he's that mad bright in it though, isn't it? Nah, it's good, man.
So do you think that if you were releasing the tracks that you did then with the same level of success in today's climate, competing against the current artists, do you think that you would have done so well, or do you think you would have done better?
No, I don't think I would have done so well.
Right, I got a sick question for you.
But I don't know. I think that was just how the music was then, innit? That's what I was making was what was going on then. And I know a lot of people say like Ironik and Tingy and everyone made music that was like commercial and stuff. But I honestly, personally, was making music that I wanted to make. The label never changed up anything for me. Stay With Me, I recorded in my bedroom. The label signed me. Maybe the Elton John record was the only thing that I was a bit iffy about at first.
Why?
Just because that wasn't what I was making at the time. When they brought the sample to me originally, I was like, I don't know about it. I don't know if my audience will kind of like it. But we fixed it up, put Chip on it, and sounded good, so we put that out. But
I like that though, because you've been honest. I think a lot of people, obviously, you know, they like to push blame a bit onto their labels.
Yeah.
So it's nice to hear that you're saying this is 100% me.
That was
This is
all.
what
That was
wanted
all.
to do.
I wanted to make songs for girls and songs that had meaning to it. Like the reason why me and my label parted ways was because they tried to make me make dance music and songs with David Guetta and things like that, which I weren't into. So, yeah.
Would you do it now?
No,
I want you to answer this question as
check.
bro.
The David Guetta check.
I think you just stick to what you want to do and your checks will come, bro.
I hear that.
I want you to answer this question as honestly as you can. So, see, Stay With Me, that's the video where you're kind of like on the beach, right? Is it like a
Nah,
beach?
fam.
What's the video that you was kind of like on the
Beach.
beach? Or you was like on sand and there was water there? I'm sure you had
Not
one of
wanna,
the videos.
no, wanna be a man. What wanna be? No, I was in Paris.
No, but you definitely had a song.
Nah, fam.
All right,
On
cool.
the beach.
So anyway, say you ended up on the beach. In fact, you was on the
Trying to look for
water.
I was
videos.
trying to look for it.
You was on the water in the
only-
ocean, and you was on a boat. Yeah. Now,
I got a
There's-
missus, by the way.
yeah, it's not.
okay,
There's no girls involved. Now check this. Yeah. On the land, there's a studio.
Right.
Yeah. Now you have to make music for the world in this studio. It's otherwise music's gonna die. Okay, so you're on the boat by yourself. You look on the left, Chip's there in the water. He needs a lift. You look on your right, Tiny's there in the water. He needs a lift. Now you have to do this for the world. The world's ears depend on your decision. Who's coming on the boat?
So who am I making music with?
Who's coming on the boat? Who are you saving?
I knew this question was coming, you know, but I didn't know it was gonna come like that. So that's good. I think Chip, only because me and Chip we've been working in the studio from when he was 16, bro. I was seeing how he operates in the studio, and he's dangerous, bro.
Yeah.
Dangerous with that pen.
So you would leave your DJ Ironik 2015.
Yeah.
You're saying you would leave Tiny Temper
To drown.
to drown.
Wow.
Nah, cause big up Tiny, man. But he,
Well, you're not bigging him up though, because he's not getting in the boat.
You can't.
Big up Tiny, but what?
but he's cool, innit? He's calm, chilling, bro. He's,
Okay, so
Oh,
you're only
financially.
saying Chip because you know Chip's gonna come at you.
What do you mean?
You make a song tomorrow in a petrol station.
Yo,
Tell
sick
you say
guy,
moving
nah.
bull.
That's why Posty wanted to ask this question so you can get that check.
Selfie.
Nah, I don't know, bro. I don't even know the question, if I'm honest. What,
Well, you
sorry?
know the question.
What,
But
who-
you answered it. You answered it.
Alright,
It's cool,
so
it's cool.
yeah, I'd work with Chip if I had the opportunity more than
In the water.
being a mutual friend that's known these two incredible artists since maybe slightly maybe through the beginning of the careers, because actually you're one person that would have been around them since the start
yeah.
more than any of us would have been. Do you
You're
know what I mean?
dying, bro.
I'm dying.
You might have
Sorry.
just leave and go hospital, bro.
I was supposed to be here. just wasn't allowed to take the night off. But
Nah, you came out, you showed that.
yeah, I had
appreciate
to. I
that.
had to. Come on. But what I'm saying is, so as someone who was there at the start, do you think that relationship could ever be fixed?
No, I don't know. I don't think so.
Did you see that coming?
No, not even, to be fair.
Oh, so you didn't really know them like that then?
Yeah, but I didn't know that they had.
Are
I don't
you
know
even
what's
there? Are
going
you
on like
even
that.
DJ Ironic? Is it you?
Well, let me put the shades back on.
Yeah.
No, I didn't even see it coming. If I'm honest, I do think it is a bit mad, isn't it? But I think they're both good at what they do, bro. So I think they should just stick to what they're doing. And Chip sick at what he does with the pen game. Tiny sick at what he does.
So you spoke about wanting
Have
to
you ever sent shots at someone like lyrical? Would you ever?
Bro, I make songs for girls, bro.
Okay. Shut me down.
I like that. I just like it.
No, but it's
Shots
real
at
though, bro. Like people like Trey songs, Chris Brown and that, they make songs for girls. I make songs for girls, bro. Simple, man.
I hear that.
But some of the new music, if I'm honest, everyone can relate to and listen to some of the new vibes that I got coming.
So yeah.
So who would you sign out of the guys that are out at the moment, other than Weston, because you've mentioned them already?
Yeah. I really like what Stormzy's doing. Stormzy's doing sick, man. Not even just in the UK, what he's doing worldwide. I've seen him flipping.
Sorry. It's my coughing, man.
They just cover your mouth in that, innit?
I am covering my mouth. What's the comments? Posty die.
It's all them girls, bro. You're not moving right.
No, Stormzy's doing sick. Seeing what he's doing is sick. Young'un, I really like Young'un. Young'un's probably someone that I'd sign, to be fair. Yeah, and plus he does songs that I like. He does songs for girls.
I can't believe you said yeah.
Well, you say you can relate to him. You can relate to his struggle.
You're sick, you know. No, I just think he's dope. So
He just got a record deal.
yeah, I heard.
So what would you if you had to do anything differently? What would you have done differently?
I don't know. Honestly, probably nothing. Like I said, the only thing that slowed me down was the incident. So, apart from that, there's nothing else that I don't regret anything that I've done so far.
Okay.
So, I don't know. I wouldn't have done anything different, man.
Okay. Did you have you dated any celebrity girls? Is there any celebrity girls that stand out to you that you remember that you slept with? And I've got to say you remember because
I can't say any names in it because my missus probably will watch this, so you usually have to remember.
But the past is in the past.
Yeah, but it's still rude to bring up.
It's not rude.
You don't think?
You're not saying I'm going to go after these celebrity girls.
Who wrote about you then? Who did the kiss and tell or whatever it's called?
Oh, those were just like random girls.
Yeah, but who is popping? Come on.
You lot should have done your research, man.
It would be ironic for you to come here and not tell us what in
The video on the beach is Kano Night Night, innit? That's what you thought.
Man's confused.
I was just trying to work out how to slip
There's
in
no
the
video
boat.
on the beach, bro.
Bro, I just
He's
thought Ironik surely has a video on the beach. Like you can see it. He's wearing a white t-shirt, the glasses, the sunset.
Yo, wow, bro. No, I'm still trying to think about what you asked. I honestly don't think there's anything
No,
that I would have done different. Like, what would you say that?
No, we went past it. We went past.
Why are you going back to that
Listen,
question?
I'm calm with that question. I'm calm with that question. One question at a time. You get me?
I'm telling you.
Wow, my battery just died.
Jeez. What you can't find the one?
What? No,
we want you to tell us. It's an interview.
I can't. Like, that's disrespectful.
I feel like you want us to mention someone.
You can't get in trouble.
Take the camera off him.
You can't get in trouble over old veg. You can't. It's an integral rule. You can't. Your
girl knows. Your girl already knows. You've spoken about it with your girl.
Just say in no particular order.
Nah, it's just models, really, isn't it?
Yeah, who have you done any page 3 ones, like important ones?
Nah. They're not important, bro.
Come on, man. Bust the nation. We want to know.
Bro, no, I don't think you would know any of the page 3 ones.
Did you do Jordan?
No.
Mad
wild questions. My mum's gonna watch this too. By the way,
you don't know page 3 girls.
I don't.
He goes straight past page 3 to porn.
Eggsvideos.com. General Isla Fox, Kelly Divine, Italia Blue, Cherokee. Sorry, let me
that's
stop.
good.
I can't remember who it was. There was somebody.
Daniel Lloyd.
Yeah. Shams, you are wild.
How did you not?
That's the one. That's the one. Who is that? Who is Daniel Lloyd again?
Do you know what? I just see her.
Was she page 3?
No.
She was a model.
Yeah.
What's she most known for? Because she's not
she dated a lot of footballers and that.
And you.
Yeah, and me. Back in the day. But she done Playboy as well, I think.
Were you seeing her? Were you in a relationship?
No,
wifey?
No. All the papers were saying we was engaged, but we was just chilling, man.
Chilling where?
Yeah. Huh? I said where?
Which hotel?
No. That was it was a bit more serious than that, but.
Oh, so you lot was dating?
Dating,
was
yeah.
wifey then?
No, not wifey, bro. Because this is where it got
Was
confusing.
she a side piece?
No.
No, she was his girl, but she just wasn't his wife.
Was she your girl? All right.
No.
Girl, side piece.
Look, we was dating. What's dating?
Careful, because you don't know who a man is right now. Let's slow down.
I don't care, bro.
Oh, what's up?
No, you said we're talking about the past, isn't it?
Okay.
No, just the way, you know.
Oh, no disrespect.
Champagne Duane was like, was she a side piece, coleslaw,
Oh, yeah,
this, that. It's like, nigga, man, she might be with a real nigga. You know what I'm saying? Gonna get them phone calls, yo, take that bit down. No, nigga. No, nigga.
Nah, we was just dating, bro. Wherever that lies in between. But yeah, this what the papers were saying. We was engaged and.
That's what was happening. I knew there was
And
something going on.
then I started seeing someone else, and then they said that I cheated on her with her, but that wasn't even happening. Like, I was just having fun.
Okay.
But also, I was young and wild, so I was probably moving a bit mad.
Well, you lot the
But
same
I didn't
age?
know. No, she's a bit older than me.
Yeah.
Mind you.
Come on, how old is she?
Huh? I was about 21.
And how old is she?
I think I'm like 25 still.
Wow.
Ironic.
Trust me. Mad.
You
But
are
I'm settled now, innit?
You are the god. You are the god.
But I'm humble now. I'm cool. I'm chilled.
Yeah, of course you are, because you probably caught something when clinic sorted it out. He was like, yeah, man.
Nah, not even. Like.
I'm off this. Nigga, we all been there. I gotta go clinic tomorrow. You can you hear this shit, nigga?
Not even.
So what's going on in the future, bro? I know you said you want to do the A&R stuff. I know if you said if someone sends for you, you're not going to send back because you make girls tunes.
Yeah.
What are you going to do in the future, bro?
We got a lot of plans coming up, man. Next year's looking to be good. Done a few festivals this year DJing. That was my first experience DJing at a festival. So next year, hopefully, get some more. I think we're in Japan next year as well, doing a few shows in Japan. Just trying to take.
What about Donatella?
Trying to take. Nah, man, she's my friend. Wow. We got Donatella.
Big up Donatella. I've got to ask. I've just got to throw it out there.
Mad random, boy. But yeah.
Is the camera on me, cuz? You smart.
You loyal.
Yeah, just work, man. Bro, like I'm doing what I love and just working, bro. That's what I want everyone to do. Just work. Go to work, bro. And I ain't got time to complain. I'm still here, still DJing, still doing hundreds of gigs a year, and I'm cool with that, man. As long as we can take it a bit further, Japan, these different countries, different territories, then that will make me happy, man.
What happens on store stays on tour.
Jeez, YG.
Yeah. We know.
I can't believe this. After you said you've got a girlfriend, this has come
That's
back
what I'm
and
saying.
you've been okay with that.
Who,
Contradiction.
What?
You just said what happens on tour stays on
Yeah,
tour.
but that can mean anything.
Like what? It
Getting-
means one thing, bro.
Nah. You're on my Insta, innit?
Yeah.
You see the pictures of me and my missus.
I do.
I'm out here, man. Humble now, bro.
I respect that.
If Jay-Z was up here, you wouldn't be asking him about
He
his
would.
past.
Oh, come
Would
on.
you?
He would. Of course he would. We all would.
Alright,
Why
cool.
wouldn't we?
Come on.
Mad thing. So
You ain't Jay-Z, nigga. You
Jeez, I knew that was coming, bro. I'm just saying.
Nah, I had to. Okay.
Alright, brother, respect.
Thank you,
No,
man.
I appreciate that,
appreciate
man.
it.
No, good interview, man. I appreciate
Big up,
that.
Ironic.
Jeez.
Not for the radio.
Stay out the cold, man. Don't get ill.
Trust
Sorry.
me.
get out of
Please
it.
don't kill me.